I've followed cycling for over a decade now, and I can't remember seeing a ride quite like Tadej Pogačar at the 2024 World Championships. He attacked with over 100k to go, catching out the other favourites Remco and Van der Poel, and then after dropping Sivakov, rode over 50 kilometres solo to win his first Rainbow Bands. And well, I thought it would be fun to try and recreate it in PCM. Matej Mohoric, of course, not coming to the World Champs, and Pogačar, his attributes are just phenomenal. If we can't achieve this with Tadej today, then we're never going to do it in PCM. Here is our man, Tadej Pogačar, only getting a 0 race day, but that 83 stamina going to be very important. And to be clear, I'm going to try and replicate what happened in real life. Maybe sending Tratnik up the road and then trying to attack with 100 kilometers and I think 4 laps left of this tricky Zurich circuit. I have 3 riders on the front controlling the breakaway, and I'm going to try and make this really difficult on every single climb. That's what Tadej needs to try and get away early and stay away as well, because I need to decimate the other teams in terms of domestiques. I don't want Remco having a full Belgian team to try and pull Pogačar back in. And by the way, absolutely love how the race days are kind of matching up with real life. We get Tratnik on a +3, Roglic not on a great day, we're only missing Pogačar on a +10. So I've tried to close the gap to the breakaway a little bit here. Novak has guided Jan Tratnik to the front of this race. And here we go. Jan Tratnik going up the road, 128k to go. Let's see if we can join that breakaway and see if anyone tries to follow us as well. Okay, that was harder than planned, but Jan Tratnik is now at the front of the race and will take turns with the remnants of today's breakaway, but we only have 45 seconds here. Belgium really trying to control this. So the breakaway do not have a big gap, unfortunately, but Tratnik is still up the road, and this is where Tadej Pogačar is going to make his move. We have Tratnik to briefly pull us. It's hardly anything compared to real life, but there goes Tadej Pogačar, and he has gone solo here in Switzerland. We have a 24-second gap. Tratnik can drop back to the peloton. Still 125 riders in this group, and they let Tadej Pogačar go off the front. Can we now pull off a miracle as he did in real life? And here is the boy, Tadej Pogačar. It's 39 seconds now to the peloton. Jasper Stuyven on the front. Belgium again taking charge here, and they've let Tadej go clear. Is this a stupid move? As Tadej said in real life, it absolutely is. Okay, 75k to go. We now have 3 or 2.5 climbs remaining. It's 1 minute 20 for Pogačar. These guys still happy to control on the front. Remco is not budging from this group, but Juan Ayuso now tries to attack up the road. Okay, and this could actually be our saving grace, because Pogačar is looking pretty cooked right now, and if our trade teammate Juan Ayuso joins us up the road, this could be a perfect scenario. So the pace in the peloton has stalled completely, and Juan Ayuso is making a massive effort here. We're essentially waiting for him with Tadej Pogačar. This is so funny. Juan Ayuso, who of course famously didn't really work for Tadej that well at the Tour de France this year, has now joined us at the front of this World Championship road race. He's just made a big effort. He's not working for now, but he hopefully will work with us very soon. Not gonna lie though, this is kind of annoying because Juan Ayuso is not taking a single pull on the front. He really is Tadej Pogačar's worst enemy, isn't he? Okay, but as we go under the start-finish line, Grosschartner and Toms Scoins has attacked. 82 stamina on the man. He was so good in real life, of course, and hopefully he will now work with Tadej, because Juan Ayuso has been an absolutely useless ally at the front. Okay, and we're now seeing a couple more attacks out of the peloton, and you know what? Jan Tratnik tried to follow Bini Girmay. We also have Max Schachmann making a move. If we can get Tratnik back to the front of this race, that would be perfect. Literally, no one is working with Tadej Pogačar, but finally we have an ally with us in the form of Jan Tratnik. He can now pull Tadej just like he did in real life. We only have 47k to go. This is where Tadej was solo in real life, which is just crazy. Anyway, we finally have an ally as Remco Evenepoel now making a dig to try and close this gap. Remco has bridged, Bilbao has bridged, Giulio Ciccone has now bridged, and we have stalemate in this group with France now having to chase. What a scenario we have, guys. 7 riders remain at the front. Pello Bilbao, Giulio Ciccone, Maxi Schachmann, Remco Evenepoel, and Juan Ayuso, who is now working with Bilbao in the group, to be fair. But Jan Tratnik is here with an absolutely cooked Tadej Pogačar. But we are going to try and hold this 50-second gap. And Remco Evenepoel in this group obviously didn't really want him with us here, but that 83 flat could be a massive aid right here, because really we need to try and make this move work. But there are so many chasers in this group as Gaudu making the effort now. And sadly for us, 27k to go, guys. There it is. The move of Tadej Pogačar is now over, and we have an instant counter-attack by Remco on the front. Pogačar's energy not looking great, I have to say. We're going to have to try and use our teammates now if we want any chance of winning rainbows. Remco doesn't go clear, but Bilbao now counters on the front. Ciccone trying to follow. So we have 19k to go. Pogačar absolutely cooked from that effort, but Ciccone has gone clear. Stevie Williams now trying to bridge in this group, but we have to just rely on the group dynamics. Rely on the likes of Jasper Stuyven. Mads Pedersen is still here. He could surely be a favourite with, of course, Mathieu van der Poel if this comes to a sprint. So Ciccone caught. We have grabbed the wheel of Mark Hirschi, and Tadej Pogačar is clinging onto the front of the race. 15 riders are here. 9k to go. Remco Evenepoel has gone for a big attack. Santi Petrago trying to follow, and Remco unable to go clear. And I think we're going to have to try and win this one in a sprint. So 5k to go. Belgium still have 2 riders. Apparently Stuyven not going for himself, riding for Evenepoel in a sprint. I've followed Remco for now, and Mathieu van der Poel is just lurking in this group. He hasn't attacked at all yet. Maybe we try and go with Tadej, but I'm on the wheel of Remco. If anyone attacks, it's surely going to be him. Okay, we're third wheel here. Pello Bilbao kicks off the front. Remco in the wheel. What on earth? That was perfect timing for us for a potential lead out. There goes Remco Evenepoel, and Tadej Pogačar comes through in the final meters to win the rainbow jersey, beating Remco Evenepoel. Skjelmose is third, and we win, attacking with over 100k to go, even though we were caught. To be honest, I think this shows just how incredible Tadej's ride was in real life. I did my best to set up the attack. Obviously, didn't have Tratnik up the road for very long when we initially attacked. He was there for a little while later on, but just shows how incredible it was for Tadej to attack with 100k to go and still win the World Championships. Anyway, guys, I just can't wait to see Tadej donning the rainbow bands. He really deserves it, obviously, but he's just such a symbol now of the current generation of cycling, and for him to finally win his first World Championships, I say finally, he's only 26, but for him to get those rainbow bands, I think it's just going to be so good for cycling. Anyway, if you're not subbed already to the channel, make sure you do that down below. Hit like as well while you're down there. Bit of a fun one today, and we'll have some more Uno X and plenty more new content coming soon to the channel. Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you next time.